I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AIU designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Same. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the Focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Let's get it started, yeah.
These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The Focus helps you see the ones we need. Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least that will feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Pick as many as you can.
Oh, whatever I just touched was slimy.
I'll take your word for it.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated. Noticed you're, traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
That's why she doesn't have any gear from the first game. Water's so clear.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there it is.
Looks like they left a carcass behind. A lot of arrows in that machine.
Hello, hungry border.
Hi there, G, how you doing? Hope you have a good Sunday. I'm sitting here with all the doors, windows, fan and everything is on. Unbelievable hot here. but I love it.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would
I
come?
am good, thank you.
We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
All right. Now to craft some arrows. Done.
It's pretty cool here. I was just thinking I may need to grab a light jacket. I'm a bit chilly.
Unbelievable. Well, we're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment. I'm in the game room, and it's in the part of my.
72 here.
Wow. I don't know what this is. We don't do it in. That's you do it in Fahrenheit, do you? We don't, I think. Pick up more wood before I go anywhere.
Yes.
I think we do it in centigrade.
Roughly 22 Celsius.
That did it. After you.
Second, folks. That phone has decided not to turn itself on.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. Then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
It's 25 centigrade here at the moment. We get it here in Ireland where These people here who complain about the cold in the winter and then complain about the heat in the summer. They're never fucking happy.
I think I like this one better than you did. Yo, hungry buddy.
Well, true, boy. Yeah, no, I liked it all right. It's just the only thing I found the climbing easier in the first one than I did in this one. I think the mistake they made with the climbing in this one, they should have put it. You could climb anywhere.
G Red Heart.
Like, and if there's certain places where you had to get the bird to fly to the top of a mountain, all they had to do was stop you from climbing up there. That's all. You know? But the way they did it, I don't like that where you had to press something to light up the wall like a Christmas tree to show you where you had to climb.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
I turned on the thing that lets the climbing surfaces always be shown. It helped me not get frustrated with the climbing. Just watched Pixel's macaroni salad video. Never in my life have I ever seen anyone put tomatoes and peas in macaroni salad. Lol, maybe it's Buka.
Yeah, I think you know.
I'm ready.
I put tomatoes in mine but not peas.
Find anything good?
A few
Weird lol.
Another one's coming.
Well, hide then. Don't stand out in the middle of the people.
I need to see if Draco would let me do my version of his pasta salad in a video. I hate to say it, but I was able to make his version even better than he makes it.
data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
He won't care, trust me. Lol.
So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
What I did love about this game, like, you
Someone
can
shot
collect
this
them.
machine too.
Another ladder. Need to shoot off the wall.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
They said that they put a patch on this game to
Stash
fix it.
box it the single best upgrade they did.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Where in the first game you were watching what, not collecting as much as you could because you were frightened you were getting overwhelmed. Like I did a lot of that. To stop the shimmering in the game. Yeah, I know how to do that.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Val. Through here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them.
Please hold for Identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Bar tries that as well, watch.
Please hold for Identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
There was a few things in this game that I missed, and I hope to find them this time around.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those
But,
machines we found earlier.
They put up a patch on it to stop the shimmering in the game. I think you get it on high definition, but I don't put up high definition on my TV because it interferes with streaming on a PlayStation 5.
Ugh,
somehow or another.
What's that stench?
It doesn't work.
Entire camp wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Hold on a second now. If something crashed through that gap, how come the tree is still there, the branches are still sticking out and all that? Or was that hole over there they crashed through? Oh, that one over there. Oh, I see. Now, solve that one. Now we'll have a look at the wall. The wall.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope.
So we have the cable. Then we go get the rope. Or we have the rope, have we? We don't need the rope. We need whatever this is.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
I was talking to somebody this morning and they were saying there is talk of bringing a DLC out for this game. But it all depends who you talk to, really.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Explain this through. How do you, through your... Eli, I'm talking,
Oh,
stop
it's better
making
than I
noise.
thought.
How are you finding this game?
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
The pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan.
It's amazing that you can't do anything until she says what it says.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
I loved it, a lot better than the first one honestly.
Yeah, you can see where they improved it on the first one. That's what
It is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years.
Like after playing the first one for the last couple of Sundays,
proceed into the
you can actually see where this game comes from. You know, where it even, I say the first one wrote the second game kind of thing.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out. Wow, that works.
That polecaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up. Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. create humanity's first off-world
Ah.
colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
What would you do if you found yourself in this kind of position? I know one thing, none of us normal human beings, as I call
Travis
it,
was a jerk.
would ever get up on the Odyssey, would we?
I still can't believe the old ones could
Or
fly.
whatever they lay off
capable
out
of a
into
lot of
another
things.
planet. None of us
Good.
normal
Good.
people would ever get into it.
Sure seems like it.
The likes of
Wonder what
fucking
it's
Elon
like.
Musk and all them, like, he'd probably get into it alright.
The wilds
I'd
are
hate to
really
be on
grown
that
over this
anyway.
place.
I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want to either, no, because I don't think I could put up with them people. I'd rather die than listen to them
My
crap
focus might
on.
be able to help here.
Mind your focus for a minute. Aha.
Show off.
Can we jump it, I wonder?
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
I don't know why she has out her bow, because I didn't press the button for her to take it out.
Above us. What is that thing?
Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
But no, you, VG, you'd probably be ill. No, me, I'd be Arn in the bar most of the time, or the inn. That's what I'd be anyway. Damn that point. Let's have a drink.
Lol.
Makes my throat itch.
My favourite weapon. A stone.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
In position. Ready when you are.
I don't need that anymore. Get up.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment. Time to throw.
I'll do it my own way, I think.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Good.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Ready whenever you want to strike.
We'll let him come back this way and then we'll strike him. We're running after him.
I've got your back.
Shut up, boy, will you? Just be quiet. You notice the upgrade or the patch on it alright because the grass looks more individual now than it did. Before it used to look like a one big lump of grass.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up.
Hello, friend.
Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
I go 1, 2,
Sorry
3.
my
How are
whiskers
you?
offend you, anointed.
Excuse me? It's your whiskers.
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the bite. Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
You play this game almost 1 hour.
Yeah.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
It's for this part of the game is really for people who never played the first game. It's to sort of get them used to the game, going into the main part of the game, like.
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
I can't believe they're
Guess
bringing
that
out,
Osram didn't
they're
have a
bringing
chance
out
to
one
use it.
on VR. It's ridiculous what they're doing there.
Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not
Dismantled
blow
it.
yourself up.
And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea. I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. Well, it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. I can use this.
That's what I usually let you scrap it. Make a bomb coming in this way. Nice, this guy has found stuff I need.
Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
In a minute.
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, they won't know what hit it.
True.
Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
I'm up by. You're still looking to come up.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
I've seen this machine before. The Scrounger.
That's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Stop standing out on the middle of the pathway. Get into cover. Oh, come back in here, baby, will you? There. wonder can I kill it with my...
This here.
One howl is the all clear in animal talk, or in machine talk, I should say. I think it's two howls means there's humans around. Stuck next to a waterfall or something, because I can hear water like crazy.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
That slow motion move, I love that move as well.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
Oh, get out of the way.
Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus.
Just scan it.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
You do that, bar.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Even though we won't be going down that way. I think we're going to be anyway. Lower the ladder.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
Let's listen to what they have to say.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the reports said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
I'm thinking, imagine coming back like him, we say, and you come into the world, our world, and there's no one around, and you come across Ciri,
Aloy, over
a
here.
talking little
I
ball
found
on a
something we could
table.
use.
Oh my God, it's a god!
Those Ostrom must have left us behind. Can't help them, but it can help us.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
That door should have opened. There we go.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great. Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it. I gotta switch to my boat.
She's gonna take the cold.
More of the Osram Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
I love this game. I think this game. I think they've set the standard for
You
games
said
coming
this
out
backup
after
is the
this
last
game.
hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
We're getting near the end of it now, I'd say, aren't we?
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Oh, big fucking metal. Well, that one. It's called the shuttle.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Come on, guys, turn around. Get down off your hind horn. Turn around. Turn around. Or keep out of my way, please.
Hi mate, how are you doing?
Not bad, Cursor, yourself.
Hello Kerzo. Okay, thanks.
How did he see me?
Hi Golf Gerald.
Machine
Okay.
ripped right through the wall.
How to get out of here?
He took a lot out of me, didn't he? Bloody hell, he took nearly all my life with one jump. Where did he come from? I only thought there was them two pilots here.
What's in here?
I don't remember him ever being here.
There's a ladder in the back.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Damn hot day lol.
Me neither.
Yeah, same here, same everywhere. In the where I am, it's supposed to be the hottest part of Ireland at the moment. If you ever do come to Ireland, and the people will tell you, go to the sunny southeast. That's where I live. I live in the sunny southeast. I don't live in the east. I live in the south of the east, southeast. Where are we going now, Ella? I'm getting a bit... That looks like the same as the other one. We should have gone up the way, should we? Up to it. What time did I jump down here for? I jumped back down the same way I came up. Bloody hell. Talk about getting confused. I missed the ladder. The fun bit.
things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head-on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
How did
That
she
thing?
know that was the shuttle?
How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
Okay, right. Smoke me doesn't see us.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
I already completed HFW. It's good.
Yeah, it's a... Very good. Break it back up with the other guy. You've seen some stuff. I don't remember seeing that there before. Where did that come from? Something going on here, lads.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower. Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Well, I can. Oh yeah, over. Drop. It's amazing. Your hands sweating like crazy with this heat.
Oh, that sounds good. The storm's getting bad. Made it. Easy. That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side. Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together. Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. The machine's in my way.
Wow. Don't tell me he's gonna miss it. Fuck, you son of a... I don't know if I killed the if I can kill the other guys with one strike. We'll soon find out anyway.
Control console might be in there. Place to myself now. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
Afternoon.
Afternoon gaming time. Sorry about last night.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables.
Hi gaming.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower?
Oh, it's possible.
No worries, Hungary.
And then I went in this morning and tried to fix
Hello,
it.
gaming.
I was trying to fix it. A message came in from you.
Hey Kerzo.
And it showed it. Picking that back up anyway.
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Hey VG.
Being down, might drop the access lift. Closer to the shuttle to detach the cables. Creaking doesn't sound good. I have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. No connectors holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it. One down. Just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Rob was right. No turning back now. Almost there. There's the other connector.
How's everyone?
Good. Hot. Very hot. But okay.
Okay, thanks Rue Gaming.
Not going anywhere, are you? Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots.
Me a bad thanks.
Watch out for that acid.
I'm out of ammo already.
Is this a new game, Hungary?
Yeah, new playthrough kind of thing.
You still got some fight left in you.
Already put out little marks.
Try staying at me now! There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Gotta love that early game arrow limit low.
Oh, you moved.
Hi Hungary.
Hi, Barbarian King.
How did you blue heart?
Shrieking clown.
Hi Barbarian.
He's either taken out.
Hello Barbarian King blue heart.
Damn it, you broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast.
Hi Kerzo.
Lost ammo. Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Go this way. Like that. Pick that up.
Let's see what this can do. No more shots. Time to drop it.
Run, Eli, run. Like that, girl, run. He's using a VG electric weapon. There it is over there. Quick, pick it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Please pick it up.
It's dead. Finally.
This happened to me. I took them.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Just trying to look to see how much I have in store. 6. I don't know if the stats box clicks in straight away when you're playing the game, when you start the game, or does it click in when you hit the main part of the game? I'm not too sure. So that's why I'm collecting.
Can somebody tell God to put the air conditioning on as it's hot as hell?
We don't have
Me
air
looking
conditioning.
just stoked at the petrol station. Gotta feed the beast on my way home, face with tears of joy.
I know, I went in the other day into the petrol station and nearly fell on the ground when I looked at
Hi
the price.
gaming.
Take over.
Hey BK.
Up we go.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the Blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there? I'm close. I have to be.
It's alright. Eli's getting excited. It's close. That way, Eli.
Please be here.
Well, we're there.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz?
Missing my computer, no gaming for days, and having withdrawal symptoms, astonished face.
With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles
It's
upon
amazing,
you.
isn't it?
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
I feel you. I miss my PC. No World of Warcraft for me.
Getting all withdrawal systems.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence.
I watched
You
him the
said
other
you
night
used to
in a
talk to him
film.
a lot about things you
Silence.
discovered from the old world.
Well, I think it was
things no
him.
one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
That's the way I used to be on a horse. Get me off this goddamn thing. I don't like horses. I was attacked by a stallion when I was younger.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way. Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Does she? That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. The Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess.
It's a pity they only have 2 spots.
It happened
on
right
this
after the solstice.
This part of the map
We were
is
able
big,
to explain it away, thank the
but
sun.
you can only go to 2 spots on
Otherwise,
it.
might
This
have caused a
spot
panic.
and where it's just come from.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna pull this thing out of here. What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
He would, Eli, yes he would.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Go up. Go up.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it,
Wrong way.
I can track him
Yeah,
down.
went the wrong way, did I?
Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Oh, I love that move. I love that slow motion jump.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
Well, Aloy.
Bastard. Here he is.
I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you.
I can get here.
Yes.
I'm going to get here. But I'm not.
And the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible.
Right, as I just went back on my van. I turned it off for a minute just to see if it was still getting hot.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
I don't think I turned off the music again. Oh God, no.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please? Itamen, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
I think it will show her because I think I have that all turned on.
Try it on.
On this bit.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Folks, I'm trying to cool up here.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
In a minute.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
New spear.
Is that a statue of me? That's new.
Talk to them in a minute.
There. A workbench.
What is this?
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. Uthid. Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
Shadow Carja.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Farewell.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Well, but there's something else she said I could do on that workbench. I don't think, because I have all the other So it's R2.
Bit busy
Interesting.
now, but we'll talk soon.
Interesting. That's what I was going to tell you the other night, Game in Time. You shoot your arrows off too quick. The longer you hold on to the arrow in your bow, the more powerful they are.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Over here first, before I start talking to him.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Been the most fun I've had in ages.
I know there's stuff up there that you can collect, but I'm not going to be too pushed about it now at the moment.
And another band of Osram laborers have been hired to speed up reconstruction.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Now we go and talk to this guy. Well, it's not back. I thought that was gone.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad.
Why did you make him walk
It's
like
good
that
to
with
see
his
you,
hands out in the
but
front?
I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Noct territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Oseram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
Itamen.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
Time to go.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Only for the mission you choose another exclusive or personal. It's up to you. Like, I can't understand why did you put this up here unless it affects your gameplay, unless it's something like it affects it. Like, unlike certain people, I'll be nice.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
Return. Where are you? Where the hell are you gone? You're over there.
Well, that's everyone. I guess it was nice to catch up.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
I'm out of here. Come on.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom.
Oh,
You'll find
shit.
the fortress
I
of
forgot to
Barren
look.
Light at its farthest edge. The
don't
embassy
know if
will
this is
take
gonna work.
place
I'm gonna
just
try
beyond
some.
its gates.
No.
It's
I've got
a
to
long
look at the map.
march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
But if you bring up the map, it's a little island map, and all it shows, the island is in cloud, and all it shows the place we just come from and that place, and they're a good bit apart. So, if the brother DSC, did he send you back here and get you ready for the next game? This is just the part I told DG not to put on silence. I forgot to do it myself. I think the music is lovely for this part of the game anyway, so.
Awesome cushionies.
Yeah. I love that. It's a beautiful scene, like, you know, done well. Music is perfect for it. And that is the end. I know when I done it the first time, someone asked me, "Is that the end of the game?" Now, when I get down to the end of this, we see what I have left from the last play.
Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Dodge. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack.
Roll.
I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... What? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested.
Curtis, you go to the bird park yet?
Proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light.
Nope, man.
The captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear.
Oh, I
and
won't
not
say
a moment
that.
sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for
Hopefully
the
I don't have to
bristlebacks,
upgrade any of my
you
gear.
might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back.
I don't have the game I borrowed from my friend and took it back.
Oh.
What? To the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Everything
I gotta
can.
find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade
We're
my
going to
bow.
hit Chainscrape and then we're going to go look for Aaron. Now I'm going to have a look at my inventory. Oh, I don't. Oh, bloody hell. This should be my gameplay plus, but I don't think I have. Probably used the wrong save. Come on, alright, go over. Over and over a little bit. This is the thing that annoyed me about the game. This fucking thing. Trying to get her to go place up a mountain.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe. Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Uh-oh. Aye. One. Probably loading the stats box. As soon as I can open up the stats box, the sooner I'll have a look to see what's in it.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. That must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jaruf's orders.
Good enough for me.
Now, when you go in here, you meet, I can't think of her name, but watch her eyes when you meet her.
By the
Now, watch her eyes. Turn around.
Petra?
Petra, watch
Aloy,
Petra's eyes.
what are you doing here?
See it?
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
Look at it again.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard.
Lol.
Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
I did. I thought it would go down well now. A cool
There's
beer.
an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then
I'm getting ideas.
keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Workbench? Yeah.
Throw me in the work with a hammer in this state.
Cool. I'm not going to create a job for that because I won't be wearing it much longer. Back again. Craft them at the workbench. I think it's cheaper to craft them at the workbench than in your inventory weapon. Or that. Now.
Till Ulvin blows that whistle, no
This should be useful.
Workbench.
Now I just need to
Stash
find
box.
Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Open it. See what's in it. Interesting.
Ho there! Keep running like that and you're gonna trip.
Okay, then I'll walk. Back to him in a minute.
Did you hear who's in charge? Whistle.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks and the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I know a few people like that.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back.
The other side of the table.
But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the
Shelterin.
worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
We are, now that guy will be heading his kind of way.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in the scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I would go and find Aaron. Get my bearings. Yeah. We're out. Some food, I'm not short.
I can refill my pack with these later. Where are you off to? Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires. Just like I thought.
That's the last one.
Do not walk into the tripwire.
Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's the youngest game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Where are you? I wouldn't mind I had the bloody best of all armor when I left the last game.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep.
They're smaller in this
Tweaking
game than they were in the other game.
Chain scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Do we have to have a
Did
conversation
something happen
with
in Chain
everybody
Scrape?
we meet?
Well, like someone.
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt. Olvend. Thinks he's the Elderman of Chain Scrape. Got half the town treating him as such. Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. They just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Where's your tracks gone? What's that?
Find this in my stash later.
Don't believe I didn't kill him with one arrow.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguards.
Doesn't matter. If you shoot at him, he just keep running. He bleeds, so it leads you to where Aaron is.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Oh, well darn.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight.
Lie.
Aloy?
Aaron!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn it into scrap, Aloy.
Oh, I didn't see a man coming towards me. Ow! Give me food. Oh.
Aloy.
What's on?
Yeah, you might have to meet me halfway here. Ah! Oh.
Yes. Everything like this. Bloody hell. Yeah, confirm.
Ah, caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh.
Flexed biceps.
Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did...
Yep.
It didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Are you going to get the VR game?
Yeah. If it works on my old VR, I will.
Even
But
if
if
you
it
weren't
doesn't, I'm
hurt,
not buying a new
what
VR
I
to
have
play
to
that
do,
game.
it's
I can't understand
it's
why
better
they
if I do it alone.
released, because the VR I don't think is out yet.
Alone.
I think it
I'd
just
have to
delayed the VR system for the PlayStation 5.
I hate
I
to
have a
interrupt the
VR.
romance,
Like, if I'm
but
going to have
pretty
to buy a
banged up.
VR just to play one game,
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
I don't
just
use
keeps
my
getting
VR that much.
Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this Sun Priest, Studius Wadis.
I'm going to find out whether it works on the old VR system. If it does, I'll
I'll
get
clear
it.
the
If
Valley
it
of
don't,
Bristlebacks,
no,
then send
not gonna
Wadis to
bother me.
Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I think it's still on their part. Too many people like this game but don't have or want a VR set.
True.
Silly asterisk.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy, and you just disappear? What kind of person does that?
That would be nice again.
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but... what I've been doing... life on Earth is in danger. And only I can...
Later we'll have fun, thumbs up.
Later, Barbarian King will be going because it's getting way too hot.
Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful.
Have a good one, Barbarian King.
By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
I know there's a...
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that
Canadian
one.
in Ireland. His name's
We'll
Dara
only
Breen.
slow you down.
He's living in England at the moment, but he plays games. And as he said one night on a comedian show, the only way VR is going to take off is if they put porn on VR. Then it'll probably take off. Otherwise, it's not going to take off.
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
One thing I like about this game, if you collect early, like after a while your stash box will get full of stuff. And you don't have to be collecting so much. I used the wrong goddamn arrow.
What are those Oseram doing out here?
I'd rather take the time to collect a bunch of stuff than I'm sure I will never run out.
Yeah.
Okay then.
One thing I never struggled with in this games was being out of the things I needed.
Yeah, that's true. I never did it either. Like, I used to struggle in the first one, alright. Running out of stuff.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
Break those ass suckers! Finally got the hell, your time's up.
And it's full of bristlebacks. One less machine.
Those asses should have brought friends.
Fuck, these crates will be shooting up in the air.
Look at that thing fly!
Another one down. One less machine.
I can switch it up.
This way. Leave it. Get up, my life.
Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Yeah. A minute. Be patient. there.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself old. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
How's that guy over in the background?
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here.
There's 2 or 3
Can't
more
lift
there,
a
are there?
hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Daunt before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
He's still there now once the cutscene is over. He is.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Blood East the good news. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
Are he fighting people?
Let's do it.
Hang on!
Oh.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis the delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
What you give me?
Stay safe, Aloy.
I will, Garth. You too. I'm not going in there. What I am going to do when I'm at this end of the map... Oh, there it is.
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to...
That did it.
Oh.
Huh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by... Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wild.
The first time I pissed on this and got that, picked up that, I went all the way down the way. I went that way, down the river, instead of going up. I must have been about 20 minutes looking for that bloody thing. Now we'll head back to Chain Scrape. Remember, there's a fire here. There it is.
Time to give Wadis to Baronlight.
My two favorite characters.
You're not supposed to be working. I'm not working.
See that.
Look at you.
Do I have to say it every time, Sora? Every time!
Unless Ulvin and his cronies hear about it. Now leave me be.
Oh yeah, Wadis. Oh, it's just sending me up here.
The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Ulvin is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
There's talk of them not bringing a DLC to this game now, and there's also, if you go into the map, and down here on the map, there's a building on top of the cliff here that you can't get near, and you can't get to it. You can get your bird up so far, but if you go up high enough on the bird, you can see the building on top of the mountain. And there's another building somewhere down this, and I can't remember. There's the a dam. What's that big dam in America? Roosevelt Dam, is it, or something? I think that's on the map as well.
You call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map.
And a railway bridge
Okay.
that you can't get near.
I keep telling you, bend your knees. Ignoring me again?
Why
Hoover.
can't Hoover?
Look at you.
That's on the map as well.
Yeah, you.
Who's fucking shouting?
There you are.
We are on the same side here, Ulvin. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act.
What
Do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, Gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
I was looking at him, I thought,
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
There's another thing I must
You
mention
ordered the
today.
work stoppage?
Indeed I did.
Just
We're
come
laborers,
talk to
not
this guy.
soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
I never
If
trust anybody who
Chainscrape is
says
on
for the
Carja land,
people.
shouldn't a Carja be
By
in
the-
charge?
by the people,
Who
for the
appointed
people,
you?
in terms of,
The sensibilities
you know,
of
where
good
to go.
Oseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Oseram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done
Now
it again.
what?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific. Great. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oh. Well, we're going to go up. That's what I'm going to call it, ladies and gentlemen, because it's gone 6 o'clock. And it's very hot here at the moment, and I'm starting to melt here. I'm going to head for a point somewhere.
Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore.
Quick save it here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks VG, thanks Curso, Drew, Barbarian, Gaming Time, and anybody else that came in that I'm not after to remember. Have a great rest of your day. I hope it is as warm as where you are as it is here. Stay safe everybody, and I'll see you again next Sunday for another episode of this game. So I'll say bye for now. Bye.